There are people like that. Very articulate, very eloquent. That's why Paul said, I did not come with enticing words of men's wisdom. My approach was in power. Empty promises, you feel like you leave the church wondering, yes, there was a preaching. All that the preacher did was to challenge me. But you don't know what to do. You can't put into practice what you heard.
Welcome to Faith Surge channel. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Shalom.
If you are a master in presentation, you can always have an audience, especially in this generation. Come, present the leaves. They gather around the barren fig tree. They are not spiritual enough to search for the fruit. The leaves are displays, things that you can see from afar off. Very, very attractive. But when you get close to the man of God, you can't feed from him. There's nothing that you can actually make use of on your day-to-day life. The man doesn't have the food. All he has are leaves. He's good at attracting the audience. But getting to him is not the fruit that you find. You only find leaves. But the problem now is, Jesus is saying, because this generation is unwise, what they should have done was actually to speak against the fig tree. Such ministries are actually supposed to die. They're not supposed to exist. And we had the right members going to churches. It was supposed to be up to the members to close certain churches, whether the man of God likes to continue or not. Because the one coming with the power of God, expecting to find a fruit, and then he's disappointed, he's supposed to speak against the existence of such a ministry. And slowly, as we get into this spiritual revival, we are getting to that place where if all that you have as a man of God are leaves, you will remain with your well-decorated church. There's a generation that is coming up now that is so good at going through the leaves, searching for the fruit. They will come, and they'll start searching for the fruit. If they can't find the fruit, they will leave. There's nothing you can do to stop them. When it comes to this thing that we're talking about, if you notice, there are men of God that are coming up in this generation that are also very, very good at talking.
Yes.
My God. They have a certain language that when you hear them, the way they flow, you would think something is going to happen.
Yes. Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
They've mastered a certain spiritual language that he'll tell you to do things that he's not doing. You end up fasting more than he's fasting. You end up praying more than he's praying. Everything he tells you, you would think he's not from this world. Yet they're the most carnal guys. Everything he says, he leaves you feeling like you're not even born again. Yet everything he's condemning, that's exactly what he is doing. It's like they are ministering from a certain cloud. Then if you try to look now for the flow of the power, you try to compare that to what was being said. How come the results are not? It means they have mastered the power of speech. Just that is as the image of godliness. There are people like that. Very articulate, very eloquent. That's why Paul said, I did not come with enticing words of men's wisdom. My approach was in power. Empty promises, you feel like You leave the church wondering, yes, there was a preaching. All that the preacher did was to challenge me. But you don't know what to do. You can't put into practice what you heard.
Yes.
All that he comes to tell you is that I'm better than you. Yet these are things that can actually be repeated. I want to know, what is my fig tree? How do I respond to situations that are shortchanging me? What if my mountain is not moving? Yet Jesus said you can speak to the mountain. So can I say Jesus lied? Or I need somebody who can teach me. What's the difference between the mountain and this mountain?
Yes.
What am I supposed to do first before I move the mountain? If there's a generational curse, there's an individual curse. Fathers ate sour grapes and children's teeth are set on the edge. And yet the Bible says this proverb shall be deleted in the future. There will come a time that if the father sinned, it has to be the father paying the price. But men of God, talk to me. Why am I under a generational curse? Yet it was my father who did what he did. Then you need someone who can teach you that you can have an exemption.
Yes.
These things are so practical. There's a formula.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So this thing of having the form of godliness and denying the power thereof, that is where we are going also. A generation. There was a generation of power and there's a generation of the word, and now there's coming, we need a generation of both.
Thank you.
Where we see what has been said. What has been said has to be seen, manifested. I'm telling you, I've seen people who can speak.
We have it.
You are tempted to bring your situation to him. And you realize that the situation that you are bringing to him, he has a bigger situation. He is yet to deal with his own fig tree. He's hungry in the morning, he's hungry in the afternoon, he's hungry in the evening. Yet he talks to you about the mountain. Show me, let me see what you've done to your own mountain. Because I still see you surrounded by mountains. I still see fig trees around you not giving you fruits. The only thing that you have is a microphone and you talk about what? So don't go for the leaves. Refuse to be the generation of the first Adam. We are of the last Adam.
Thank you, Father.
We are of the last Adam.
Yes. Yes.
So if you accept that, all you get are leaves. Don't accept that. Don't accept that. Don't accept that.
Yes.
Don't accept that.
Yes.
Pastors have great men of God who are so fatherly in nature. And you know what I do? Even physically, I look after them. We make sure that every single month they have something to eat, they have something to drive, somewhere to stay. But guess what? When it comes to spiritual matters, I don't even ask them. I don't even ask them. Because the measurement has already taken place. I have already assessed. What are you looking for? Don't go there because you feel pity for the men of God. No. It's time that you go for the fruit.
Thank you, Father.
Don't go for the likeness or just the appearance of godliness. Where is the power? If this likeness is really godly, there must be power that backs it up.
Thank you, Father.
There must be power that backs it up.
Thank you, Father.
You bring a situation to a man of God and you say, we heard you last Sunday saying, this problem can be removed. We have brought it today. Let's see. Let's see what happens. When we get to that point now, that's authority. That's power now.